good to see. Fred Warner is on the public. It's been too long.
It's been a
What
while.
did you do to get ready for the season?
Just working out. Took a little time off after the finals and got back in the gym and just prepare myself for this year.
What person did you work on in the game this summer to get back to the season?
Really everything. Just feeling more comfortable shooting. We're definitely working on my handle more. Just trying to get it tighter and more comfortable, and just trying, like always, trying to get stronger and stuff. So the same points every year, just trying to get a little bit better on each things.
Did I see you were at the Rams game yesterday?
Yeah, I was.
We got to discuss.
Good, big W right there.
That's what I thought.
Fact.
What? I remember last year asking you about the upcoming season, and you were like, "What do you want me to say?" Yes, like, we think we're going to play well. We think we're going to, make a big run.
Mhm.
So now that you've done that and to the final, what's the expectations for you guys until this year?
I feel like it's the same thing, and the simple thing is what we always want is just to get better. Just keep getting better every single day. But the end goal, obviously, we want to be the last team standing. Same thing I said last year. Obviously, it's a lot of work, and we've seen how much work it is, and we just got to all be, take account for what we have to do, and take it day by day.
I was about to say, now that you know how hard it is and how much energy you expended, to go through that huge playoff run, is it hard to wrap your mind around starting over and doing it again and going on that 8-month journey again, or do you try to break it up into little chunks? How do you kind of approach that, I guess?
It's our job. You have fun, playing basketball every single day. So kind of think about like as dreadful the 8-month thing is just, you get to play what you love every single day. And, obviously it could be a wear and tear on your body, but at the end of the day, we're doing what we love and you get paid a good amount of money to do it. And, we enjoy it. So I don't think of it like that. I just, get ready to play every single day.
Mikal, something Cam Johnson said a few weeks ago was that the amount that he learned defensively in the 2 months of the playoffs was more than he had in his first 2 years. Do you agree with that sentiment in terms of how much you picked up on from the run?
Yeah, for sure. I think just the scouting and coaches always talking about just they're going to know your plays and same with like, vice versa. And just really being in that, it shows, defensively about with the scout and how much you have to help off this person, but can't help that much. It's complicated, but at the end of the day, like it's not that complicated. But if you look at it on paper, it looks crazy. But like the Lakers series was really I think probably the most difficult scout that I've like just looked at, personally. So I mean, I agree with Cam that the playoffs and the defense, it definitely like got me known as way different than kind of the regular season.
Is it easier for you to just envision how naturally it will improve for you guys in the regular season now with all that experience now?
Yeah, I just think just the group of guys we have and the coaching staff we have, just taking it day by day, I think we're going to be pretty good. And, with the vets coming in and even Shamit, know him since we got drafted together and how smart he is and how quickly he could learn things. So I feel like we'll be ready and get ready for training camp and get straight to it.
Did the playoffs highlight your weaknesses or reinforce your strengths when you look back at it in the postseason?
Both, I think. Obviously, yeah, they could pick on your weaknesses depending how like you're guarded. I feel like about regular season does that as well, but especially the playoffs, like if you can't shoot, like they'll really like not guard you, like make you beat us type thing. So but that definitely exposes your weaknesses. And the good thing about it is when you go, even when you lose, no matter how far you get, like you'll learn, you learn what you have to do and what you have to get better at. And for me, that was definitely a helpful thing.
What did you do to process the emotional disappointment?
I think just seeing my family, seeing my mom, and just kind of made it easier. I know we lost, but at the end of the day, we had a hell of a run. And good thing about it is that you get another chance. pretty much had the same team back besides some players, but that's a good thing about it, man. Just having this culture, having the players here and players staying, signing contracts to come back. It just, everybody wants to go for another shot at it.
Mikal, how different is it? How difficult is it basically the process, the burn to drive you or the burn to kind of linger in your mind that you lost?
I mean, the losing, obviously nobody wants to lose, but you'll lose something. Like, you don't win every single game you play, anything in life, you don't win every single thing. Somebody can win a lot. Like Tom Brady's known as the GOAT and wins a lot, but he's lost, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to have that mental stamina and be smart about it, knowing like, all right, I've lost before. How are you going to react? Are you going to dwell about it and just sit back and feel bad for yourself, or are you just going to try to get better and go for it again? And I feel like that's everybody's mentality. Obviously, it hurts like when you lose, but just the ability to have another shot and chance to even try to get there again is a blessing.
This may be a uncomfortable question to answer, but are you fully vaccinated?
I am.
Okay, thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Were you able to enjoy though what that run did for this town? And did anything surprise you along the way as the arena started to fill up and it kind of all of it started to come up?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I take away from it is just the fans and the people, especially me coming in my first year and losing about 20 some games in a row, only win 19 games. Like, besides Book, nobody else been here longer than me and DA, and so seeing that was was tough. But looking at it now and see how much we've got better, and Monty coming over here and changing things up, the crowd and the people, just you could tell it's a sports town and sports city. It's tough when you lose a lot to really tell, but you could tell when a city really loves their teams and stuff like that. And I'm a Rams fan, so I see everybody killing me about the Cardinals, and they're die hard for their little Red Sea. So yeah, a little Red Sea, yeah, exactly. So, oh yeah, and we play. Oh yeah. Like always, a Rams W. That's my prediction. So.
I wanted to ask you about Landry's arrival with a trade like that. I know you had experience when Tyler and Ricky left, but when you see that news, Javon, who you're so tight with, Landry's a good player. You're familiar with him too, but just what's your reaction when that kind of deal comes in?
Just tough. I talk to JC every day, so it's just tough seeing one of my best friends go. But we know at the end of the day, it's a business, and I hope he gets the opportunity down there a little bit more than he was here. And I think he's going to take full advantage of when the opportunity comes, because I know what type of person and player JC is. And he will not get out the gym, even if he's on one leg. So he's going to compete on that. But Shamit, like I said, great pickup. I known him in college, and I remember we was close to being teammates in Philly, and then watching him play in Philly, a lot of catches, shoot, and I knew him in college. Like, he used to be on the ball, he used to be point guard, come off ball screens. And so when I first kind of saw that, I was like, I had to go back my rookie year and talk to people. I'm like, Landry, Shamit, you remember him from Wichita? He wasn't running around catching, shooting like JJ was, right? Am I tripping? And all my teammates, Phil Booth and them, they're like, no, bro. He was strictly the point guard and did everything. So it's cool to see him come here. And I know, he's with Monty as well, his rookie year. And, he's going to be a great piece for us. And I'm excited.
Talk about some strength over the summer, and what are some of the things that you did and how much is that for, do you think you're going to build confidence ministry contact or something like that?
Yeah, just lifting. I was back home, lifting with my guy Nova, John Shackleton, and him and Corey. They just set up a plan for me and made it easier and helpful, and they got me to where I'm at right now. And but yeah, like you said, by being stronger, that helps with everything, just on defensively and offensively and every single aspect. So obviously that's why it's always one of the key things for me to, add a little muscle in the off season. Obviously we had that much time, but guys like me, it's hard to put on muscle as much as I could lift and eat. Like people are just different. So it's tough for me, but I could feel, yeah, I could feel getting stronger. It's always been my thing. I know when I get stronger, like with the weights of everything, sometimes it might not show. Like some people just blow up and just it shows they got stronger. Sometimes for me, it's just you can tell my numbers I got stronger and I feel stronger in general.